This is a tutorial just to create a calculator in MS Word. In the first place, your developer menu should be up there. If you don't have your developer menu up there, all you need to do is to go to File, click on File, go to Options, select Customize Ribbon, customize the ribbon right there. Make sure the developer is checked. Okay, so you might end up with this, or you can just press Alt F11 to select the VB. You can see the shortcut there, Alt F11. Click on that, you get this environment. Okay, so all you then need to do is just design your interface the way you want. Here, that's a text box. That's a label. Let's see. I think maybe I'll use. Let me just use the text box. I just use a text box. Why not? That's my text box right there. I intend to use that as my display. And then let's get command button. It's called here. Okay, just exactly the way it is inside VB.net. So I'm just going to hold down the control and just copy across instead of keep copying and just copy across. Select it all, drag down. Okay, one more time. Yeah, that's it. So that's my interface sort of like coming together now. Let me move this up a little bit and move it to the right just a bit. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, that's not too bad. Maybe select it all and reposition all the controls. Yeah, well, that's fine. Good. Okay, that's my calculator. Let me just make the size of everything there. Let me change it to about 14. Yeah, make that bold. 14. Yeah, that's fine. So for my display, the display is called textbox 1. I just won't bother changing that name. Just leave it there. But the alignment for the display, I want it to be aligned right. Okay, and that's it for the display. Now for the command button, here is called just type in 1 there and repeat exactly the same thing for 2. For the next button, that'll be 2, and this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that be my 0. And here I have my plus sign there. That'll be my plus sign. This will be my minus sign. Division. That's my division. I will use X for multiplication, C for clear content, and equals. So all I just need to do now is to address each individual command button. So the very first one, my text box. Let me address that text box. Before I do that, I think it would be advisable I declare some variables. Okay, so let me declare two variables up here. Okay, in my general, let's go to general right here. Let's declare, I think, option explicit. Okay, now declare dim, which means declare number one as long, and I also declare ops. Okay, as string. That's one. Okay, now, so what's gonna happen? The first number is that's been declared as long, and here that will be for my plus, minus, and so on. So let me go back to my form here, user form. Can you see it? Yeah, click on that, and so what I'm gonna do next is to start my coding. So I'm gonna double click on that and just say using the if statement, if text box one dot text, okay, equals 0, then text box one dot text, yeah, dot text equals speech mark 1, close the speech mark, and I can just say else text box 1 dot text equals text box 1 and speech mark. That's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do now is, oh sorry, you do need to end if. That's very important, or else we'll end up with an error. So that's the first part of the code. If I choose to run this program, you say that's what I get. Click 111. So I'm just going to repeat exactly the same line of code for button 2 and just change it to 2. Okay, now come to, let's hope I'll have the right one. Let's see, that be the right one. Okay, that could have been the right one. Alright, and then change this to 3. 3. Let's see, 4. Now 4. And just confirm if that's 4. Yeah, that's 4. That's 5. Okay. 5 there, changes to 5. 6. 7. 8. See? That's why you have to be careful. That's 5 instead of 8, which is that's the problem sometimes when you copy. Now 9, that's number 9 right there. It's brilliant. Okay. Now if I go to the 0, all you just need to do is, you don't have to enter all of that, you just enter 0 here. Now let me go to my clear button. After I get that working at the early stage, so I can just delete all of this. So I only want to clear the button. Okay, let's clear that. Okay, now let's run my program and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Clear. Good. That's brilliant. So when I clear, the clear works. But normally, I think recalculator always end up with something there. So let's put a 0 in there. So what's a 0? So my clear button should have. So if I clear whatever content is in there, okay, it should always come back to be 0. Let's see. Okay. It should be 0. Okay, now let's go back to the operators. So if you double click here for the operator, we actually want what I want is my, let's check up here, my number 1, okay, num 1 equals text box 1 dot text. Okay, now my text box text 1 dot text equals 0, and my up there equals, what's my up, which value is I using? Okay, the plus sign equals the plus sign, which is right here. So all I just need to do now is copy all of this and change the sign. Can I change that? Good. That's to minus. Division. Division. Multiplication. In the case of multiplication, we use the star, and that's just that for now. So what is left now is to take care of. Let's take care of the equal sign. For the equals, So let me declare two variables there. That will be my num2 as long. That's number 2. Then declare result as long as well. Okay, that's that done. Now num2 equals text box 1 dot text. Yeah, that's good. Now if up equals the plus sign, then do what? The result equals num1 plus num2. Done. Then let's say text box, then text box 1 dot text equals result. Brilliant. That's good. So now what I'll do next is just copy this and say else if this is minus, this become minus. Now copy. If this is division, this becomes division. And if this becomes multiplication, this becomes multiplication. And if. Okay, that's all I need to do. I believe I've finished. Okay, let's just run this little program and see what will happen. 3, okay, plus 8. That's not bad. Multiply by 6. Multiply that by 8. Okay, there seems to be an error there, so let me go back to my code and see what's going on. Let's see my multiplication. The multiplication is fine. No, the operator is multiplication. Is x. Okay, now let's start again. It's multiplied by whatever. Yeah, that's correct. Plus 8 multiplied by 9. That's brilliant. So I can just clear. That's good. Clear. That's fine. So let's see. That is fine. Okay, so let's run our program again. Alright, that's good. That's fine. Let's divide it. Good. See, guys? That's how you create a calculator in Word. You're just using Word. It's so easy. So let's just change this user form to calculator. Okay, let's just change it to calculator. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it in there. Not gonna bother waste my time. Okay, now select the form, scroll down to the caption, which is right here, and just paste calculator. You can see that, guys. It's so easy in Word. Okay, that's in Word. Alright, run. Yeah. Brilliant. Times 6. Good. Clear. That's how you create calculator in Works, guys. So good luck and good night.